everyone loves a good mystery. Everyone loves where the author leaves little clues here and there, and you start making notes thinking, okay, this person did it. This person can't have done it. This is whatever. At least in my circle, that's what we do. And I have gotten to where I make notes and notes and notes. So you won't want to miss this book because it's a good one. But before we talk about the book, what do? Every book deserves a cocktail. And this one is no different. When I started thinking about this book and putting a cocktail together, I had heard about a drink called ranch water. And I didn't have the exact ingredients to make that. And I wanted to kind of make it this, my special one. So I've come up with lake water. And it's just tequila. It's sparkling water. This is Waterloo and it's berry flavored. And then I put some lime in my beautiful Waterford glass. And here it is. Very, very good. That's really good. Very clean, very good. Almost tastes like a Smirnoff ice, I think, maybe. Anyway, it's good. It's good. So let's enjoy some lake water. Okay, the book is called Summit Lake by Charlie Donlea. And I found this book on a deal either on Kindle Unlimited or an Audible. I can't remember. I think it was a Kindle Unlimited because I actually read this book. It took me about 8 hours to read. I could not put it down. It was so good. And with this book or with his writing, he is so good about dropping little hints. And I didn't really realize it that the hints were being dropped so well until about halfway through the book. And I thought, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to start writing these down because it's going to lead me to who the killer is. And I thought I had it. I thought I had him. I thought I knew who the killer was until I didn't know who the killer was. And the author just came out of nowhere and started putting these things together. And you're like, oh my gosh, there it is. There is the answer to this question. And I think that's why murder mysteries are so interesting because if it's a good author, he gives you clues along the way if you're paying attention. And this guy, he's just really good. And another thing that I really do like about him is he doesn't use the foul language that so many books are using these days. Not that I clutch my pearls all the time or anything, but it does get distracting when there's so much bad language and graphic sex scenes in these books. And he just lays it out and he just writes so well. And he, in an interview I read about him, he talked about loving John Grisham, and that's kind of how he got his start or his want to start writing was from John Grisham. And his way he writes does remind me of John Grisham and the way he started with A Time to Kill, The Chamber, on and on and on. And this is the way this author has done. And I just have been so excited to read this new author to me. He's got lots of books, and I'm here to tell you, I'm on my third book in 4 days of his, and I normally do not read more than one or two books of the same author, at least not since I've started Boozy Bee. And the reason I just want to get a new flair for other things going on. But this author, Charlie, he has come up with all these new storylines. And so it's not a series of books. It's here's one book, here's a different book, here's a different book. And it is so great. And it is such a refresh for me for murder mystery because murder mysteries can get very graphic. Not that I don't love a graphic. My favorite murder mystery psychological thriller writer is Karen Slaughter, and she gets very graphic. So, but I love her, and I love the reason behind her doing this. But for this author, he sticks with what he knows, and that's writing these beautiful, fun, um, just storylines of murder mystery. And I so appreciate that. So I hope that you guys will give this book a chance. I'm going to give it a solid 4B. I keep saying every book right now is a 4B, but this one really is in this genre, in the murder mystery genre. I would give it a solid, solid, solid 4B. And thank goodness that I have found this author, because I really do love him. And I know I've talked more about the author than the book, but you can read the synopsis. You can figure out why I'm so excited about this book, and that's what I love about this. I'm just giving you my opinion, and y'all can take it for whatever it is. So the book is Summit Lake. I appreciate you spending some time with me today on this quick murder mystery book and my wonderful little fun, fast cocktail. You don't need very many ingredients to whip up a little cocktail to go with your book. Easy to make. I'll put the book link down at the bottom along with the recipe to the book. So thank you again for joining me. I'm Dana B, and this is Boozy B's Books, Cocktails, and oh my gosh, I forgot to talk about basketball again. And just a little bit of basketball. Go Thunder. Thunder up.
Cheers!